So what do all these products here beside me have in common? They were all found in my house. I am on a journey. I'm on a journey to go from junky to crunchy over the course of time. And I'm going to give myself time because I'm raising 4 boys, 3 of whom are on the spectrum. And if you have a child with autism who's also dealing with ARFID, then you know that they have certain safe foods that they'll eat and pretty much everything else that they won't eat. And a lot of people will say, well, take it out of the house, and if you give them no other options, they'll eat. That's actually not true for some neurodivergent kids. And one of my sons struggles with ARFID to a degree that has him at less than the first percentile on the charts. And getting weight on him is the most important thing. Keeping him fed is best. So if these are the foods that he's willing to eat, these are the foods that we'll offer. And we'll always make sure that he's continuing to gain weight and that his nutritional needs are supported in whatever way we can. However, I do believe that we can be doing better. Now, for some kids, also, there's issues of constipation that can become a problem if you change up their foods. And if you've ever seen a child, specifically, I have a profoundly autistic son who's non-speaking, and managing issues of constipation is really challenging when a child can't tell you what's wrong. It can sometimes be compounding, and it's if you change up their foods too much, that can happen too. Even if you think that you're switching from junky food to crunchy food, constipation can become a problem, as well as they can become self-injurious and aggressive because you're changing something that is what makes them feel safe. So when we are doing this, we're going to do it with that kept in mind. We're going to be so gradual and so slow. Something that happened in our home is 8 months ago, I had a baby, and he has just been such a joy. However, as you can imagine, running our own business, raising the 3 kids we had, and throwing a baby into the mix, a lot of things went sideways. And I realized when I looked around that we had products in the home that I was really unhappy with, and there was more screen time than I was comfortable with, and even our pans were switched to Teflon without my realizing it. Some things were that my husband took over a lot of things, and some of it was me just doing whatever I could to get by. So this is going to be done without shaming. Follow me and join on this journey with me. If you are in the same situation, I am going to be going so gradually, so slowly, making some changes. I'm going to be showing how my kids respond to them, what works, what doesn't, and I'm going to be gentle about it because I understand the importance of supporting our kids in a way that their nervous system can manage. I definitely don't advise just throwing everything out and switching what you have if you have a child that's struggling with ARFID or weight gain or any of the issues that a lot of families like mine deal with. I am doing this with support from their occupational therapist and their pediatrician, so nothing is being done in a vacuum, and I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what works for us and what doesn't. So I hope you'll follow along and share with me what you've done, what works for you, what challenge are you facing right now that's making you feel bad. This was something that I just kind of walked around my house and grabbed a few things that every time I see them, a little bit of my peace is gone, and I honestly just wish that I could swap out some of these things for something that made me feel a little better. And maybe we're not going to get all the way there. We're certainly not going to in a day, week, or month. But I think over time, if I make gradual changes and I get my kids on board with this, I can look around my house and feel a whole lot better. So I hope you join me, and let me know what you think in the comments.